this is Curlian with part 20 of my Weekend Warriors. Total War Attila, playing the White Huns on very hard difficulty. Although so far it has been almost mostly smoothly. There was only the one minor blip where two armies pinned a horde I had just birthed, and it didn't go well for them. So we lost one horde, but we've now brought them back. The glory of Olgon has rejoined us. They're going to need at least 2 more growth slots before I'm ready to really move them anywhere. I've kind of set these guys back here to build up as well, just because it's not a bad idea to have 2 hordes together. They're going to probably move sooner. They're getting this infantry, and we're going to build an infantry horde, and we're going to send them out to probably Nova Trajana Bastra, whatever, to deal with that. So we know that there are several stacks of them, and they're marching away from us. So did they come to beset? Oh, there's one. Oh, there we go. Oh, the Eastern Romans have showed up. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. If they take Dumathar, I'll leave Dumathar alone. They give me money periodically, so more power to them. Over here, we have mainly grown our hordes. We built several infantry units for various purposes. We kept the cheaper of the two of these, which is part of how we're able to afford these better hordes. You need one more unit. Do I want to? I'm just going to build another Spet Archer. They're an over-around good unit. Just looking at them, as you know, we've talked about this at somewhat length in the past, but just looking at them, we see that they have a 63 melee attack, they have 75 armor with a 38 defense. They do the same missile damage as the weaker ones, but they have 1 more arrow, and these have a speed of 100. He must be because of the army or the general. This guy is my king, and he is an old man, but he has done an amazing job leading the horde. Now, interesting. Do I want to move towards them? I think I do. Looking at this horde, it can get to there. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to march up to like here. If I don't like it, I can back off. We obviously can't build that quite yet. We're going to need to march to, say, like right here. We're going to encamp, and now we'll rebuild that 1 unit. And they are looking at the Eastern Romans coming from the north. Kind of interesting. So they can either fight the Eastern Romans or they can come fight us. This army is not very impressive. That army has a lot of cav. But still, most of it's unimpressive. I mean, at best they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cav. And a bunch of that would be missile cav. That are not very good in melee. So if I actually started running into that, I might just charge them with my missile cav. Over here we still have these guys. They're not very... can you build anything yet? You can't build much of interest. Now you, I'm just going to encamp. Are there any melee cav that I can pick up for you? He's really expensive. They're less expensive. We're gonna buy some melee cav because this horde can't build it, and they have lots of ranged. I may send them north to deal or south to deal with Mazun, but this guy just keeps bothering us. Now let's look. I don't think these guys can take over the horde yet. How do you not have enough to be a grand despoiler? Oh, you're so close. You used all of it to become a grand despoiler. I'm really not getting a lot of influence, and I fought a lot of battles. So it's odd to me that I'm not getting more influence. Now I would really like you to be booted out for one of my heirs. But my heirs cannot become it yet. You're a merchant. You have +1 zeal. Whatever. You're keen, which gives you +5 in commanding, -1 loyalty, which is terrible. You still have a loyalty of 10. And your wife is not bad. So we're just going to leave you the way it is. Now you're a family member. Really need more buildings. I really want another base food building and then a warrior building before we move out. Also really like that. Just so much I want to build before you can do anything. You're 3 turns away from starting to build an army and you have tons of food. That's good. That must mean your growth is incredible. You'll be well on your way to the next one. And the next thing we do is probably get 3 to build the meat cure. That just helps everything so much. Really, it's what I should build you next. Instead of food, I should really build you the campfires. Get you that growth. Is that 2 points? Yeah, that's the next thing that you'll have. Now, money is a bit of a problem. We have not actually sacked or raided anything in a while. It does not look like that guy can reach us. That guy can barely reach us. That guy is currently encamped. Disrupt the settlement for kicks and giggles. So much failure. My armies are defined by so much failure. Come over here by a mesa. I need to see what's going on over there. Oh, you leveled up. Even in your failure, you gained stuff. Go and get this. So you have a chance of betraying and killing something. Killing can be very useful. Okay, if we forgot anything else, I'm gonna go end the turn. We are building money. Of course, we will never let our budget go below 10,000 if we can possibly help it again. There was a point where I got far too excited about the horde early on, and I paid so heavily for it. We're not going to hit that point again. Now, this whole thing has really been to learn how do I really fight using a mainly cavalry-based armies. We are going to build one infantry army because I'll probably never play the White Huns again, and I don't know how different the White Huns are from the Huns, and I want to try out some of these new, some of the infantry that I might otherwise have access to. They had some really cool axemen who use like great axes, and so we're going to go and we're going to pull out some of these steppe raiders and Ular axemen and whatnot, and see how crazy they can be using their foot soldiers. Oh, we have someone's attacking the Blood Raiders. Hopefully they failed miserably. They did not attack Nova Trahana Bastra, but they're moving an army up towards a mesa. It would be perfectly fine with me if we had some battling going on there. Now, if possible, I'm going to send these 2 hordes to take on one, or I'll send one of the hordes to take on an army and attempt to get some good stuff. Oh, we have army moving that direction. Interesting. I think that's one that My weak one should be
An
able to do.
offer of peace from us should
No!
not be-
At this point, you have to offer me a lot of money for me to discuss peace with you. And I'm getting more powerful every turn. These couple turns of not attacking have been useful. Compromise command. I don't know what that does. I may have to find out. Failure. Thuringians are dead. That's good.
What do you want?
Do I see compromise command? Mystery, imposition, prejudice, damnation, admonition, instigation, pessimism. I'm not seeing any compromise command with them. Okay, he is a weak army. They're not going to be much help. Okay.
What do you want? I could do more. I must let my mind be still.
Huh. I don't want to come out here and find another full stack. Okay, there are their armies, and they seem to be moving against them. Okay, well that means that this army here I can move on and destroy. And they look pretty weak. So I think I can go and crush them there. So we're going to go ahead and get to this. And we're going to go attack Dumatha. Now, that I admit would be a very difficult fight. But that's why we're not going to fight that yet. You. That's great. We're in camp. Now at this point, it's not really a fight anymore. And we're just going to take a balanced attack to crush this giant army of the Sassanids. And I don't think I'll be able to go back into my encampment. We're going to sack that. Now I could subjugate the Sassanids. That would be kind of funny. You. Can you get back? I'm mildly tempted to just crush them now while I can. Excellent. So I could get down to here. +2 arming is not bad. What I really want is down here, that +10 range. This one's pretty good, missile attack rate. So, apparently I went in pretty heavily with them. Now then, can we hinder the army? Apparently not. Now this army can get to us, but they would just get toasted. I think the Sassanids are on the brink of destruction. Now if this army gets to me, I'd have to look at them. They definitely could not take both of my armies at once. My Spet archers are awesome! And that gets me, that money from Dumatha really did help. Now they're going to have a revolt next turn. Which is not the most optimal thing, I guess. Let's look at your army. I kind of need to deal with them so that they don't come back to here. So we're gonna just put ourselves in the way, move forward just a little bit more, and then encamp. Because I don't want them to get to these guys. They're not ready to fight. They're 2 turns away. Out of curiosity, can you build any decent infantry now? I can try some of these medium axemen. They have low health. That sounds terrible. Which is odd because these have 97 health. They don't have low health. Sogdian warriors. I can start building some of these. That seems way better. They have good missile block chance versus average. They have a lot less armor. The Zionite spears look like they would just go down fast. We'll start with 3 of these guys. They cost a lot. Now, looking at this, this is going to provide me to Yonda Spearmasters. So I'm going to definitely build the Yonda Spearmasters, as they'll be one of the better units. So I don't want spears. I want the cheapest non-spear thing I might be interested in. So let's look at these guys. At 230 versus 225. They have 37 versus 38, 35, and 28. So they're a little better defensively. They don't do nearly as much damage, and they don't have... What is this? They have actual bows? Base damage is 70. Armor piercing damage is 20. They get bonuses versus cavalry and elephants. They have a rapid advance, which is pretty decent, and they can hide in a forest. I'm going to buy 3 of these. And then we're going to buy a bunch of the Yonda spears. And we may buy a couple of these Sogdian warriors too. But these guys are a little cheaper. And money's important. So, you. Is there anything we can build for you yet? No, I really want that communal ground, campfires. And it looks like it'll be 2 turns before I can even start that. So we're gonna be done. And I'm not sorry about doing that one in auto-resolve. There's just a point where it's not as fun when you have 6 bazillion troops, which is odd. Some people like running 6 bazillion troops, and I do have it like on the maximum squad size. I just like fighting like 1 army versus 1 army, or and that one is that was like 2 giant armies versus 1, because they had a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll fight that city's garrison next time when I sack the city again, as I will probably sack that city at least 2 more times. It's giving me half as much next turn. Get around 2,000 and 1,000, or 1,500 and 750. It's when I make in the mid couple 500-600 that it's not worth it.
I bring word that my lord looks to end the war.
Really?
He will not look to end it another day.
If I pay you money? No. No. You apparently don't understand how this is going. They put an army into the city. Why would you put an army into the city? None of your armies are even that nice. Still, in theory, they're going to regret that heavily. Oh, this dude's coming to mess with me some more. Oh, it looks like I get my spy back, so I can try to extort or assassinate this cleric dude. They run away! Run away! Run away! They really need to get another city. With whatever it takes, they have to get another city. Maybe they'll go populate that city that's found destroyed over there. That might be the only thing that can, save them long term. And even that's not really saving them long term. My hordes are coming. It's just taking a bit. Okay, Huns. Apparently the Huns are doing quite a bit this turn. Eastern Roman Empire expanding away. Apparently they got beat back from the Dumatha area. And, but there they are again. Well, that's their agent. I'm gonna have to ask him for more money soon. As, if they don't provide more money, they're still the ones that have provided the most. Okay. We, of course, are going to fight this, and we're going to trash both of these. Now, my hope is that they allow me to run up and try to waste their ammunition. Otherwise, that's going to be kind of annoying. Goal is to kill this dude. When he's dead, this fight's over. Then it's really just a matter of chasing them down. Now, this is the last army with these pathetic archers. When they get raised to this army, we'll also upgrade to the Spet archers. And it will be awesome. I expect this to be an easy victory. They're expected to drop us like crazy. But with the mercenaries I built and the excellent... Ooh, this is a... Huh. That I did not expect. Well, that's going to be interesting. So, we're of course going to group all of our melee guys up. And they're going to be off in the background because we'll put them in this forest. We're going to line them up because... And our general is going to hang out even further back. And then our archer units, I'm going to group up. And they're going to form the line because the line is much better. We'll get nicely organized so I can see us, and then we're going to start the battle. Now, where are they? Where are they? Did they attack me at night? That makes no sense. Okay, well, we're going to come over here and see if they're this way.
The enemy has reinforcements.
That's great. If only I knew where they were. I'm going to send you up to this ford just to see if we can figure out where they are. How are we going to speed this up? They're spearmen. I am unafraid. We're going to come around and shoot the daylights out of this onager. No, you two need to not go that way. What are you doing? Get away.
The enemy has been sighted.
Okay, you, I know where they are. Now you can come back here. You're gonna go with flaming shot. And we're going to pummel this onager. There's no reason to get that close. That onager is dead. Now we're going to come up here and we're going to kill this desert chieftain. Okay, well, we know where the general is, so we're actually going to grab all of these and bring them on. Crush this unit. Crush this unit. Now my big concern is actually using my ammo on things that don't need it. Come on, shatter.
Enemy units have been rallied.
We have to kill this general. If we kill this general, this whole fight is over. Well, I've won this battle. Use flaming arrows. If some people died to this, that's fine.
The enemy general is fallen.
Come on, finish that unit off. Okay, that's good. Come back. Shoot this guy. Don't let him get that close to you. Ah, that was poorly done on my part. Get away. That's another desert chieftain? I thought they only had 2. How did they have 3?
Thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
No, what are you doing? Get back. Okay. So, at this point, we're going to bring them back to this side, and then we're going to off them. Oh, that's pointless. Come over here. Now we only want to break so many at a time. We don't want to break all of them at once because you go running away over here. General, you can come up now. You guys are going to go to whistling shot, and the rest of you will be say on flaming shot. I'm gonna back off. You guys send one person forward. We're gonna bring some people through. We want them to get onto this side of the river, and then we're gonna try to break them all. Wait, let them get on. If we kill everything, if we kill all the units in this battle, we've destroyed 2 stacks. And now, did we take a bunch of damage? Yeah, I was not very good about getting away from some of those general units. But that's fine. Okay, time to move forward. We're going to go ahead and fire at will. Not ready to attack with you yet. Come on, break.
It's an ambush. A unit's ammunition is spent and it can no longer fire. The The enemy has discovered our hidden troops. Revealed their deception! Hidden troops!
Okay, the goal is to, again, not break everything at once. Which means these guys can now run way over there. Just get away. You need to go kill this guy. Okay, now let's go finish off some units. We're just gonna play hide and go seek with our go into these guys. Two, you're fine. One, you're good. Four, that's fine. Get out of there. Okay. Okay, horse sandwich this one. I don't really care about these mercenary units. Okay. Finish off these units. We'll go to fast. Sometimes it seems like their spears move way faster than mine ever can. Now where's my general? You might as well get some experience to go chase this dude. And we're going to annihilate these groups and then we will call it. And hopefully we will have ended both armies. And we sustained some damage, but terrible amounts. In fact, our melee cavalry actually came out remarkably well considering how many horse sandwiches we were throwing at them. They're pretty much done. It's possible I lost some in the dark, but I think I got everyone. We got everyone in that army. We left 18 men, and we killed almost 5 times the number that we took in damage. So even though the Fury of the Steppes is one of my weakest armies with my newest general, that was a excellent victory. We had a little bit. The only sad part was how much damage we took from like their general units. I still don't know. When you look at the amount of damage that they did versus what we took, I must be killing myself like crazy. I really don't understand the amount of damage I take. maybe if you're watching this and there's something I'm doing that's causing the amount of damage, let me know. Well, that is 2 Mazoon armies down with 1 fell swoop, and we'll take the replenishment because that army got a little bit wrecked, and that is excellent.
We see no profit in continuing
Why would I pay you money?
Let's move towards peace.
I am so much more powerful than you. I did lose a little bit of power apparently defeating the Mazoon armies, but taking out basically a stack and change for a little bit of my stack was definitely worth it. Failure is always good to see. Opportune failure is even better. He gained rank 3. Hassan is deceased. Okay, excellent. You have gained rank. Look at your wonderful rank. Plus 3 battle speed is great. Okay. You can, next turn you'll be able to build what I need you to build. You're 1 turn away from being able to build more. We are really short on money. And it's autumn. What the heck happened to all my money? You weren't able to... So, I mean, I could fight them. But, do we really need to? I mean, if I don't, I'm going to lose a bunch of troops. If I do a night attack, it becomes much worse. Do I want to fight this? Not really. We're going to take this. We're going to go with a balanced attack. I may have to rebuild some units, but that's fine. I did not get rid of that guy. Well, we'll sack that, obviously. And he doesn't get to recruit.
How can I help?
I would really like you to assassinate this dude, because I think that will just disperse that whole thing. But you failed, because of course you did. Okay, Dumatha. Yeah, we lost our melee units, but that's fine. We're going to come into this, and we're going to build some new melee units. This unit is obsolete. We're going to get rid of that. If they're that far down, we're not benefiting by keeping them. We'll just hire 4 new ones. Our spet archers are doing really well. Your army is similarly totally wasted. And so we'll just go and hire some more lancers. And that is fine. Fine and dandy. Okay, let's see if you guys can build anything that I want you to build. You can build that food up. Definitely want to do that. You go to that, but I don't care. I really need that communal grounds, so that's what I'm saving you for. So that's fine. Over here, you can't build what I need, which is communal grounds, really. Can't build improved troops either. Looking at what you can recruit. First of all, let's go ahead and start merging these things. Okay, and we'll just disband you because you're small enough I don't care about you. And let's see what I can actually build. I can build spet archers. We're going to get rid of this unit. We're going to get rid of all of these. I didn't really need them anyways. Your upkeep is 166, so we're actually going to build 3 of those units first. And that lot, you'll notice, suddenly when we're not paying upkeep on horrible mercenary units, we're much better off. Now we do want to get rid of all these units and upgrade to them, but it's going to take time, so we might as well keep them for now. Now you, what do I want to build you? I want to build one more of them. And 3 Speth Doctor. We're gonna have 4 of these guys. They're just, although we really don't need them. These people are cheaper, so we'll go with that, because what we really need is lances. But these guys will do fine as a flanking charger, so we'll go with them. And I don't think that we can build any buildings that I want, so we're gonna go ahead and end the turn. Some of these turns are pretty fast at this point. We're trying to build some hordes up, use our front leading hordes to push on the distance. Next turn, I'll probably try to push for some money again from some of the others. I would really like to get those young dudes in as generals. It would be really, really cool to get them in as generals. I wonder if my king can live long enough for that one to actually become his heir. That's like a legitimate child. He'd have to be like closing in on 70, I think. But that would be pretty awesome if he did. I really am wondering. Maybe I'll look it up. If at the end of this video they haven't actually been able to take over an army, I will go look up how long do I have to wait for them to come of age and actually lead an army in this game. Because I thought it would be done by now. Okay, this army's come over here. We have a little army and gank them for experience. This turn we're going to burn Dumatha to the ground. We have done everything we need to there. So we're going to burn Dumatha to the ground, and it should be good. Quadians, Abbasigia, Kakhlid, Lazika, Getulians. So my next campaign will need to be even, will be very different, because the next one I play will almost certainly be the Warhammer, unless, although I don't know, there may be an extra campaign in there in between. Tribute. Greetings, I brought a gift for my people. Northern sounds good. Tribute's always nice. First of all, with you, we will accept the gift. We love gifts. Can you yet become a great despoiler? You can. That's awesome. You guys can now become it. So you're 18. 18 is when they can. So you need to live 16 more turns. It's possible. You cannot do that. Well, we're going to immediately make you 2 generals, because you need to be generals. That's really what it comes down to. So let's see. You're my heir. You are that dude. Zafar. I don't care about Zafar. We want to come over here to where we have our things. First of all, you are family members, so I'm not going to boot you. You are not. So it is time for you to get the boot. What does your wife do? Kind of wish I could steal your wife, although how old is she? I don't know. Whatever. You're getting the boot. Uh, oh, you already have something bad. -1 loyalty? You suck. You also have -1 loyalty. We'll do Elac here. And you are also a not a family member, even though you led a great battle that one time. Unfortunately, it is time for my family to take over. He gets 2 abilities. That's kind of cool. Let's see what I can give you. We're gonna give that to the one that's gonna be held for it. We're gonna give you a doctor because people try to kill us all the freaking time. Hunting horn. You're gonna have the missile bow. And you're gonna have plus movement. That sounds great. My other dude, Elac. You're getting the infantry one. So you're gonna get that. Plus, as the cavalry are not very useful when I am going infantry with one of them. Sure, see further. Go with that. And you can now build those spearmen. So let's see how good those spears are gonna be. Okay, so we have Yanda spearmen. They cost 360 per turn. That's kind of lame. So we'll buy 4 of those. Because we're building up our... Now you need to build your next thing, which is of course going to be these campfires. Because you aren't making enough food. And that will help our growth. We need 3 growth, I think, or 4 growth to get to there. Definitely need that soon. This army is almost ready to begin rolling. I need you to grow further too. You make enough food. What I really need to do is give you one of these so that you can actually recruit better units. No, that's the wrong thing. Okay, our gold is getting a little shy, but I want to continue to improve. So we're going to be buying spets, and we're going to get rid of 3 of these guys at the same time. That'll work. We'll do that for several turns. Okay. Now then, first off, well, we're going to wipe you out at the same time. So we're going to come here. We're going to declare war because we like to declare war on the world. Thank you for reappearing long enough for us to kill you. Now you only have 3 units and your city should be in Rex. So I really think I should just fight you because it would be better. But we'll auto-resolve just to save time as we are kind of running low on time. This video hasn't had as many actual fights as some of the others. With our better warriors we've been able to do a little bit more. Now we're going to sack it to gain what little money we can. Then you're going to hit it to raise it. Because raising the desert always seems like a good thing. And then we'll encamp. Can you build anything in your encampment? Nope, you're building. Can you build anything in your encampment? No. So that is going to be that. We need to come up here and see who is going where. Come this way. Come that way as well. We have found Judea. Okay, back here, I believe that this guy can now attempt to do something. First of all, can I extort you? There's an 8% chance of extorting you. Can I kill you because you're really annoying? I'm just gonna try to kill you. I failed. Failure is not great in that case. Okay, well, we're building up to there. That should give us enough food that we're out of our that which will help with wealth and integrity. Oh, my integrity is amazing. We're fighting. We've declared war on so many people that it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're gonna come this way because these armies are going to march on Mazun. I don't know if we're gonna bother with them or not. They gave us money, but it's been a while. I did say I wanted to go and ask for more money. So first of all, Himyar. We would like...
Welcome, friend. Let us conclude our business with good haste.
Well, that just means I'll probably get to crush Himyar. I'm okay with that. Who actually likes us? Wow, like a lot of people like us now. Western Roman separatists, we would really like...
Part, welcome. For my part, welcome also, and give me your wisdom.
We like money. You don't seem to want to give us any money. What if we offered to join a war with someone? Oh, I'm not going to join a war against the Western Romans. So, you don't want to, or at least not yet. The Huns are... We like money from you.
You're welcome. Let us talk, and then enjoy good Roman wine when we have agreement.
Oh, just 300. Yeah, it's very sad how little you want to pay me money. They're down to 22 regions, so they've lost several regions. I wonder where they're losing at this point. Possibly down in Egypt? Because they were at 28. We would like money.
The Lord God smile upon our meeting, so that all...
Come on, dude. You know you want to send me money. That way I don't come play with you. Okay, excellent. 2,300 is fine. Judea.
Welcome.
I'm probably going to declare war on you in that moment.
And your words.
Okay, well, you're not sending me money, so I don't really care. Oh, wait, that's Eastern Romans. I want Judea.
Please
Like, we just sent you
accept
money. What do you mean,
some
send you
humble
more money?
audience for your terms, my poor self. Now, speak as you will.
Oh well, we're gonna come and kill Judea. We were gonna come kill him anyways. Palmyra is probably next on our hit list. We're gonna probably end the video here. It's a little under an hour, but we have left the Sassanids with... I don't think they have any cities left. So that's... Do they have any cities left? That's an important question. Sassanids have 0 regions. They are 49th. I wonder if that's the highest. No, Judea with no with a region is more powerful than the Sassanids. That's funny. Okay, so the Sassanids are gonna wither and die. They did not become a horde. That must just be something from the north, maybe. Our armies are building rapidly. We're gonna be able to continue to expand and do damage. Our Spet archers have done pretty amazing in turning the tide, especially in auto-resolve. They're pretty amazing in auto-resolve. Our newest horde is well on the way to progressing, and our two other hordes have grown to be pretty good. Need some stuff to help get more influence more quickly, but we do what you can. So like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.